Hello fantasy managers, and welcome back to another video from myself, Will, and fantasyfootballhub.co.uk. In this video we're going to be going over my personal chip strategy. Of course, we're recording this on Tuesday leading up to game week 29, where we'll find out a lot more information about the upcoming blanks and doubles. Once we found out this information, I'll be doing a brand new video on various different chip strategies that you can use to navigate the blanks and doubles. But despite that, I'm fairly set on my chip strategy around blank game week 31, double game week, and blank game week 34, and also double game week 37. So if you're new around here and you're interested in double game week and chip strategy, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. Before we jump into the video, if you're not already a hub member, you can trial all these member benefits: Opta stats, player comparison tools, Ben Crellin's incredible double game week planning sheet. That thing's incredibly useful this time of year, and loads of other features. All you got to do is go to fantasyfootballhub.co.uk/free trial to get 7 days completely free access. So as I mentioned, I'm recording this on the Tuesday leading up to game week 29, so we're going to find out more information on the upcoming blank game weeks. We're also going to find out more information on whether there's going to be a double game week in game week 29, which would involve Manchester City and Arsenal. So this is what we do know about game week 31 currently. We know that Southampton versus Arsenal is definitely going to be a blank, and there's going to be a lot of other blanks. We reckon there's going to be around 5 or 6 fixtures blank, so around 10 or 12 teams are likely to have a blank game week in this game week. So it's going to be a big blank game week. Now, you might think that this is the perfect opportunity to play your free hit in this chip. You can bring in a whole set of new players and you don't really need to worry about this game week. But I'm going to try and explain why that is potentially a little bit of a difficult route. Now, obviously, this depends on the chips that you have left. You might have already played your free hit chip. You might not have any chips left, but for me personally, I haven't played my free hit chip, and I also haven't played my second wildcard. So this video is mainly going to focus on people who have their free hit chip left and they also have their wildcard left. So looking at my current team, I've got 3 Wolves players. So I'll probably be doing Traore to Sarr. Anyways, it looks like Traore is out with a shoulder injury. So Sarr, I think, is a fantastic pick at the moment. He's got good fixtures and he has a confirmed game in game week 31, and he's in good form, and he offers really, really good value. So whatever happens this game week, I'm probably going to be doing Traore to Sarr anyway. Elsewhere, I've got Pope in goal that I brought in last game week. Did well for me then when Henderson was benched. Henderson definitely doesn't have a game in game week 31, but for me, Pope is going to come in. And as you can tell, I'm very much leaning towards using my transfers to build a team for game week 31. I've got a fairly decent foundation. If the likes of Cantwell play, if Douglas Luiz play, I've got people coming off the benches. Of course, they're not fantastic picks, but they hopefully will have a match. And I will also expect that some of these other players are going to have a match as well. The key one there, if we go back to the other slide, is that, if Liverpool beat Chelsea, then they do have a blank in game week 31. But if Liverpool lose to Chelsea, and I think that, I think that's a 50-50 match really, because Liverpool are likely to play quite a few of their kids, then Liverpool will play in game week 31, and that will obviously help a lot of people out, help my team out as well. But even if Liverpool do have a blank in game week 31, I think I'll probably be tempted to use my transfers to make sure that I get out 7 or 8, maybe 9 players with a hit for blank game week 31. So we're also pretty confident that game week 34 is going to be a blank game week and also a double game week. So for me, this is probably the ideal time to play your free hit chip. You can custom make your team that's going to maximize those that have a double, and obviously get rid of those that have a blank game week. And I think that is probably going to be the best time to really maximize your points. So that means that I will probably be wildcarding. You can either wildcard in 32 and 33 and almost prepare for a bench boost in 37, or you can just let your team run, play your free hit in game week 34, and then hit the wildcard button and set yourself up for a bench boost in 37. Now, I do realize that obviously you're playing your wildcard quite late in the season, and that's not sort of maximizing it, and it's not going to be right for everybody's teams. But for my personal situation, I feel like my team's strong enough to take me through to 31. I probably will hit the wildcard button in 32. Then I'll play my free hit chip in blank and double game week 34. And then I'll play my bench boost in double game week 37. So that's kind of my chip strategy. Now, as I said, this might change depending on if we get a really big blank in game week 31. 7 teams are out, Liverpool's out, all the main contenders that are in my team currently are out. Now, if that happens, then I might potentially change my strategy. So that would involve playing your free hit chip in 31 and then navigating 34 and 37 outside of that. I do think this is also a viable strategy and one that I will strongly be considering. What I would say though is that the double game week in 34 and the double game week in 37 are likely to involve very different teams. So you need to find a strategy to be able to flip your team, whether that involves free hit or potentially wildcard. So one potential route is that you free hit in game week 31. So you almost start building your team for game week 34, even perhaps before 31, so you can really maximize the players that you have in that big blank and double game week 34, and then potentially playing your wild card to set yourself up for a potential bench boost in 37. So that's another potential strategy that I'm interested in. And again, it's going to depend on the FA Cup results for the rest of the week. I should say that if you're interested in this Google sheet, which is Ben Crellin's calendar, then just go to fantasyfootballhub.co.uk/Crellin. I'll leave a link in the description. That's a completely free resource on Fantasy Football Hub. If you're interested in his double game week team planning sheet, this thing is absolutely insane. I highly recommend it. So Ben's planner is a member resource, but you can also get a free trial at fantasyfootballhub.co.uk/Crellin. And that's it for this video. If you are interested in more blank and double game week videos, make sure you're subscribed. Bye for now.